Hi, welcome back to my channel, and this is a sound off on Summer House, Martha's Vineyard. Now, I'm just getting into the show, and already there is some mess. I cannot. I just cannot. So, Bria, we're gonna start with you, girl. Bria in her relationship, I just cannot. I cannot. She's like, my relationship is everything. If your relationship is everything, then why are you always threatening to leave this man? Like, girl. Now, I did think it was nice of Amir trying to be a marriage counselor, talking about something. Did you think me and Natalie don't fight? And it was like, Amir, ain't nobody looking at you and Natalie as couple goals, okay? Relationship goals. That's not what's going on here. Don't nobody care about you and Natalie. Did you think that we did not fight? Because we fight. Don't nobody care. We do not care. We do not care. No, but for real, I did think it was nice of him to want to like diffuse things and like help Brie out and talk her through her tantrum. I thought Amir was a nice guy until y'all had let me know. The people on Twitter say that Amir had some anti-black tweets talking about black women. Y'all know that don't fly over here with me. Y'all know that don't fly over here with me, Amir. I don't like that. What's that about, Amir? And then I saw a little clip of him telling the people that he won't be returning next season if Natalie can't be a full-time cast member. And everybody, I ain't seen one person begging for you to stay. Everybody was like, you and her can go. And who are you to be giving these type of ultimatums? Like, if she can't come, I can't come. Both of y'all. Anyways. Amir, I don't know. But back to Bria and her relationship. I really don't too much care. Her boyfriend is a little suspect, right? Like, Bria is annoying, but she does have some points. Why would you think that you should come here with the flamingo situation? What part of this experience made you say, oh, we need a flamingo? Let me go put on my flamingo suit. It's giving you want to be on TV. It's giving you're dating her because you want to be famous. Like, didn't she say she had just started talking to him last season, like right before she started the show? And she was mad that nobody was taking her relationship so serious. Why was nobody defending her relationship? Why wasn't anyone telling Shanice to put clothes on? Like, if you had just started talking to him and then he comes on here and everything, he keeps looking for the camera. Like, I don't know. Like, yeah, he's just, I don't know. I'm just not convinced about him. He doesn't seem like a bad guy. But it does seem like he's kind of with you because he likes the camera. Like last season when she got mad at Shanice and she stayed in her room for like the whole day. Simon was all about having dinner with everyone else. He wouldn't even, like, he came and brought you a plate. But my thing is, like, if you're in the room and you miss him so much and y'all love each other so much, why wasn't he in the room with you? Why was he out having dinner with the rest of the people? Him and Natalie both came on here because they want to be on the show. No other show was calling for them, so they came to this one. That's just what it looked like to me. Okay, so this conversation that sparked all the madness, okay. Bria, Natalie, Shanice, and Noelle are on the hammock and they're talking. They're having girl talk and they're talking about, oh, Nick is doing this and that and that and the third. Let me say, when they showed the preview, you know, on social media and everybody was wilding out on Twitter, I was like, let me just wait because, you know, sometimes the edits make things look bad. Let me watch the entire thing before I go off. And I'm not gonna lie, I feel like social media made it way bigger than what it actually was. I'm still pissed, but I feel like it wasn't as bad as I thought. I thought I was gonna have to come on here and cuss some people out. I don't think I gotta cuss nobody out, but I'm still gonna say my mind. So the conversation, it was absolutely unnecessary. It was stupid and it was just messy. That's all it was. It was dumb. Like, y'all literally are sitting there having a hypothetical conversation about something that didn't even really happen. They were like, oh, he's flirty. Oh, he's looking at girls and he's doing this. And Bria said something like, oh, you know, if he's ever drunk and a girl wanted to do something with him, he would do it. The same could be said about your man. And your man, Natalie. And your man that you don't got, Shanice. And your man that you don't got, Noelle. That could be said about anyone. It could be said about you ladies. I thought that was just like, why are y'all sitting there picking Nick? Why are you guys even sitting there picking Nick and Tayshia's relationship apart? Like, that's really what pissed me off. Like, I'm going to get to Nick. But what pissed me off is that you guys are sitting there dissecting their relationship. And it's at Tayshia's expense. Like, season 1, when Tayshia, okay, yeah, we all know that Nick did not disclose that he was in a relationship season 1 until like the 5th day in the house, which was a little suspicious. I'm not gonna lie. That was a little like, why you do that? But he eventually told you guys he didn't do anything inappropriate. He didn't do anything out the way. Nothing that was like, oh, I'm gonna break up with this man, I ain't gonna be with him. Like, he didn't do anything like that. The fact that he just didn't mention it and he had been flirting beforehand, it is a little suspicious. But he hasn't done anything wrong. And then, but for Bria to pretend that she was going back in the house to use the restroom, but she goes after Tayshia to let her know, like, oh, your man didn't tell us about you until the 2nd week in the house, and we just want to make sure everything's okay. Who is we? No one, there's no we. There's no we. If there's a we, it's you and producers. That pissed me off because Bria was the main one saying, oh, people aren't respecting her relationship, and she was mad at Jasmine because Jasmine wasn't respecting her relationship and taking it serious, and this is a guy that she wants to marry. You have your whole relationship in front of you that got all types of issues, but you want to go make sure that Tayshia gets this information. Women like that really annoy the mess out of me. I can't stand women like that. I'm all for female empowerment. I'm all for having your girls back. I'm all for girl power. I'm all for all of that, okay? But I will never understand the obsession that women have with being the first person to go let a woman know that her man is doing something shady. I will never understand that. I just feel like telling a woman on television that her man might be doing a little something sneaky on the side is just, you're trying to embarrass that person. What else could it be? I just hate it. Like, I would always tell y'all, I am not the friend that's going to see your man out there doing something and I'm rushing to come tell you, girl, your man was doing X, Y, and Z. Because for all I know, you already know he's up to things, but you sticking it out. But now that I know and I've brought attention to it, you're forced to make a decision that maybe you're not ready to make. I'm not that friend. Unless it's going to really take something out of this world for me to run and go tell you, like, girl, this is what happened. Like, I'm not that friend. I'm just not that friend. I'm not going to do it. I'm not. Because I truly believe that if your man is cheating, you're going to know before anyone else knows. You're going to see the signs. You're going to see the writings on the wall. You're going to know before anyone else knows. So if I run to go tell you, like, girl, I saw him here, there, and there, you probably already knew. You just didn't want me to know. And now you're forced to deal with it. I don't know. I just don't like it. These girls are not Tayshia's friends. Like, I don't know why y'all, like, the girl clearly is already uncomfortable being there. Like, she doesn't seem relaxed, at ease at all. And then y'all want to bring foolishness to her. Natalie, how would you have felt if all the girls came in there and said, girl, I don't think your relationship really means anything because all last summer, girl, he was all in Jordan's face. He wanted Jordan. He was on her. He wanted her so bad. He was on her body. Like, girl, you sure this relationship is working? If they confronted Bria and said, Bria, girl, you sure that Simon really want to be with you? I think he's just here for the cameras. Because why did he come down here in a flamingo? The way he was mad about that flamingo costume, if the rest of the girls in the house or the rest of the people in the house pressed you about that, how you would feel? And I really didn't like how they kind of left Noelle holding the bag. Because I was really thinking Noelle and Shanice really didn't say anything that was too bad. They made themselves look crazy in that kitchen because they should have passed the mic to Natalie. Natalie, you took it upon yourself to start this shit, to run your mouth and go tell that. Now you answer. You need to be in the hot seat. It shouldn't have been Shanice. Because a lot of people was mad at Shanice. Shanice and Noelle really didn't say anything. Well, maybe I have to go back and watch. But I didn't really feel like Shanice and Noelle did anything that wrong. I do think when Nick confronted them in the kitchen, they were saying stuff out of turn. But the initial conversation, they didn't say anything that was too bad. It was really Bria and Natalie. And then I felt like when Natalie said, oh, I'm going to go tell Tasia because she's my friend, that was the time to speak up, Noelle. I love you, girl. But that was the time for you to tell Natalie, like, girl, if I got something to tell Tasia, I will tell her. I don't think you need to go and make yourself the messenger. I think you need to stay out of it. While you're sitting here, let's talk about Amir and Jordan. Let's talk about something else. Let's talk about you. Like, y'all should have checked her in that moment. Y'all let her go and try to start trouble. And Tasia knew that was coming. I like Tasia's style. Tasia was like, girl, nah. Like, Tasia might have cussed her man out. But she didn't do it in the cameras because she knew that's what y'all wanted. And she's like, y'all not going to get that from me. That's my type of girl. But yeah, I just didn't like this whole situation. I think it was dumb. I do think that the people online was amplifying it. And I mean, hopefully they brings the good ratings. I don't know, but I didn't think it was that deep. I will say that Nick had every right to be upset. I think the initial conversation of him being handsy with Summer and Jordan, and then this conversation comes back around, he just kind of put all that together and he just exploded. And he had every right to be, because y'all was trying to mess with his good name. He didn't like that. And he's like, y'all not going to destroy me on television. I think the motive was to kind of cause problems in his relationship. And I don't understand why that's for. I don't know. I think Nick should have just turned the whole thing around on Bria when she was running her mouth in that kitchen and said, you need to worry about your flamingo upstairs and stay out of my relationship. That's where you need to be worried about. Me and Tasia are good. And I'm glad Tasia let Natalie feel like the fool that she was. When she went up to her, petting her hair. Oh, you want to talk? I want to, let you know. And Tasia was like, I know my man. I don't know you. You can go on somewhere. I don't want to have this conversation with you. I was here for that. I really was here for that. But yeah, it's enough raggedy men in the world for y'all to drag. Why are y'all trying to drag Nick? Why? Y'all tried Alex. Alex is smart. Alex made sure he got his ass up out of that house before he hooked up with anybody. A smart man, okay? Smart. But yeah, like I said, there are a lot of trash men in the world for us to drag. Them trying to attack Nick's good name, I don't like it. I don't like it because this trend of lying on men and making them seem like they're creeps and perverts when there has actually been creeps and perverts on Bravo. Jax is right there. Michael Darby is right there. Y'all did not give them that energy, but y'all want to give it to Nick and to cousin Chris. This is not okay. Because what y'all are doing is y'all normalizing creep behavior. The next time there's an actual creep, when he gets called out for being a creep, there's not even going to be no sting to it. Because y'all do that to people who are not even doing anything wrong. I mean, if you don't want someone touching you, for sure, I get it. Like Jordan was like letting him know, don't touch me. And I understood that. I don't feel like it's anything wrong telling someone, hey, don't do that. I don't have a problem with that, right? But they weren't even the ones complaining. You have Shanice and Noelle and Bria. You was asking this man to be your sleep support. Shanice, you was telling him you wanted to bang him. And now he's the bad guy. If he was walking around there talking about something, I want to you, it would be it would have been, this right here would have really been something. It's okay for y'all to objectify men and say nasty stuff and be like, oh, I want to this, that, you twerking his face. pop your titties in his face and all that other stuff. That's okay for y'all to do. But all he, like, no. This trend right here, this is not entertaining. We don't want to see this. Bring back just real moments. Why do y'all have to put together all these false narratives for us to be? We're not entertained by this. I'm annoyed with the cast, but I feel like the culprit is really production. Because this right here was so unnecessary. It was so unnecessary. I really feel like Nick felt attacked and he was just frustrated. Like, y'all treated him so badly. Y'all didn't go to his run. Y'all could have, okay, maybe y'all didn't make it to the run. Y'all could have been in the house, had a banner, hey, welcome back, Nick. Y'all could have congratulated him or made a big deal at the house, something. I have treated Nick really bad in these last 2 episodes and I'm not here for it. I don't like it. But yeah, that's really all I had to say. I just don't like this trend of calling everybody's man a creep or perv. Like, Tasia's so unproblematic. She's not even really on the show like that. Why do y'all keep trying to embarrass this lady on television? I don't like it. I don't know. I was just enjoying the show and then this nonsense is popping up. I'm not here for it. But hopefully next episode is better. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.